Hello, this is Joe Pearson, the Planning and Environmental Services Manager, and this is the presentation for the Mandalay Generating Station Monitoring Well Decommissioning Project. This is a request to authorize the abandonment and decommissioning of 18 monitoring wells at the former SCE Mandalay Generating Station. The wells to be decommissioned by overdrilling and backfilling with neat cement grout and generally covering with material matching the adjacent areas. All work in vegetated areas would be monitored by a qualified biologist. A little bit of background: the project site was developed with the existing Mandalay substation in approximately 1958. The generating facility opened in 1959 with two steam powered generation units. One jet powered unit was also added in 1970. There are dozens of permits going back to 1963. The wells that are proposed to be removed were installed between 1996 and 2013 to monitor the generating station's adjacent retention basins, which are no longer in use. The Department of Toxic Substances Control reviewed and approved the work plan for the well decommissioning in May of 2024, and this can be found in the staff report. As mentioned, the project is located within the city of Oxnard at 393 North Harbor Boulevard and is known as the Mandalay Generating Station. The project is developed with an electrical substation and associated utility equipment. The project is situated on private lands adjacent to and within the Mandalay Generating Station. The project area includes various surrounding land cover, including asphalt, gravel, ornamental vegetation, and concrete. The site is surrounded by a variety of other uses, including other oil and gas facilities, state beaches, and agricultural resource areas. The site is located within the Coastal Energy Facilities Zone and Coastal Land Use Designation. The entire site is located within the coastal zone. The project proposes to decommission 18 groundwater monitoring wells located throughout the project site. Prior to work occurring, a biologist will conduct a pre-construction survey of the work area and approximate buffers. Project work area shall be surveyed by the biologist within 48 hours of starting work, as well as executing a detailed work description and work avoidance and minimization measures. These have been incorporated into the conditions of approval to ensure compliance. The work may be halted if the biologist finds that there's any potential impact to a proposed sensitive resource or a special status species. Two of the sites are located generally within the dune area and will require a path to get there, which is shown in red in the second image. That area is generally covered by ice plant, which is a non-native species. So again, there would be no impacts to biological resources as a result of this project. As further detailed in the staff report, the project has a general plan designation of energy facilities, which generally allow for large electrical generating stations and transmission facilities. The proposed project will not alter the use of the site and will only involve the removal of abandoned equipment. Therefore, it's consistent with both the general plan, the coastal land use plan, and the coastal zoning ordinance. And again, the project does not include any activities that would result in additions, enlargement, or expansions of existing facilities. Since the project site is not located within a general plan designated neighborhood, the project was not required to be presented to a community workshop. And consistent with the public noticing requirements, the Planning Commission hearing was advertised in the newspaper with an on-site posting and by mail to property owners within 300 feet and residents within 100 feet. To date, planning staff has not received any comments or inquiries from the public regarding the proposed project. The project includes a variety of conditions to ensure the project complies with all applicable regulations. Some of the key conditions include a expiration timeline of 36 months, which is 24 months with the possibility of a 12 months extension. Another key condition is construction hours, including limiting hours to between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And lastly is the requirement for the pre-construction protection plan, which includes a variety of minimization measures to ensure that there are no impacts to adjacent sensitive habitat areas. In accordance with Section 15302 for replacement and reconstruction of the State of California Environmental Quality Act, or CEQA guidelines, projects involving the replacement or reconstruction of existing facilities may be found to be exempt from the requirements of CEQA. This project meets these requirements as it consists of only the removal of existing equipment and replacement with limited backfill materials and ensuring that the site is returned to its original condition. Again, the project will require monitoring by a qualified biologist to ensure that no impacts occur to protected areas. Therefore, staff has determined that there is no substantial evidence that the project will have a significant effect on the environment. Based on the information provided in the staff report and the presentation, staff recommends that the Planning Commission find the project to be categorically exempt from environmental review pursuant to California Environmental Quality Act Guideline Section 15302 and adopt a resolution approving planning and zoning permit 25401 or coastal development permit, subject to the findings and conditions provided in the resolution attached to the staff report.